Hello guys, this is your coach Arunav and I want to talk about what it means to be in state when you're in the field and what it means to be being out of state.
I just wanted to say hi.
Hi,
How's your trip going so far?
I'm good.
What's your name? I don't know. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Africa.
Oh, when did you come here?
It's my friend's bachelorette.
Oh, interesting.
And how to be always in state, how to always have a killer night out or a killer day out when you're going out talking to some girls. So the first thing you have to understand is being in state and being out of state doesn't really matter if it doesn't matter to you. And what I mean by that is when you're out in the field, when you're trying to talk to that beautiful girl, you lose state. You lose state when you're outcome dependent, when you're dependent on her replies, when your emotional state is dependent on something external. So it's always important to draw state from within. And what I mean by that is when you're going out, when you're talking to girls, it's very important to amuse yourself. It's important to amuse yourself, and the people who are actually good at game are the people who go out there, talk to beautiful girls, and when they're in the conversation, even if it's a rejection, they're not losing their state. They're using that rejection to amp up their state, making a funny statement, amusing themselves when they're talking to the girl, so that the next girl they approach, they're in a better state. Now, in state and out of state is all in your head, guys. Now, understand, if you were said that being out of state is good, then you would have been like, okay, I'm out of state, I feel good. But you have to understand the reason you're not able to do good when you're out of state is because you've associated a negative emotion with that being out of state. And this usually happens when you place a lot of importance on the outcome rather than enjoying the conversation. So if you just shift your focus from, the outcome, hey, I want the desired result, I want the girl to get impressed, am I saying the right things? And these are the things that will take you out of state. And then it will bring a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety when you're trying to talk to some girls. And imagine if a person comes up to you and talks to you and he's dealing with all of these things, stress and anxiety, that state is going to be transferred to you. And then what is going to happen? The girl is going to reject you, or the girl would talk to you for a couple of minutes, but she would not want to stay there because she can sense it. She can sense that you're stressed, she can sense that you're anxious, and that state is getting transferred to her. So it's very important to embrace what you're feeling at that point of time. It doesn't matter if you're in state, if you're out of state, embrace each and every emotion. If you're going out to talk to a girl and you're feeling nervous, do not try to suppress that nervousness. The more you try to suppress that nervousness, you try to overcompensate for it when you're talking to the girl. Now you have to understand when the girl is listening to you, when the girl is talking to you. So what a girl really is looking for is congruence. And what congruence means is your thoughts, your words, and your actions should be aligned. And what I mean by aligned is whatever you're thinking, you should act in that particular way. So for example, you go up to a girl and you're very nervous. You're very nervous to approach her. But you think, okay, I would act cocky because assholes get all the girls, so I'll act cocky. Now you go up to a girl, you're like, hey, listen, my name is Arunav, what's your name? Right? But the thoughts inside your head are like, oh my god, I don't want to do this, I'm too nervous, maybe she'll reject me. And your actions over there when you're going out are, hey, my name is Arunav. You're trying to overcompensate because you're not embracing those emotions. It's very important that whatever emotion you're feeling when you're trying to approach the girl, you embrace them. So you're trying to overcompensate by being cocky. And then what are your actions? Whatever you're talking to the girl, how you're walking, how you're carrying yourself, right? It's definitely not aligned with your thoughts. So what a girl would see is incongruence. A girl would sense that incongruence and then she will test you multiple times. She'll test you, it's called a shit test, what we call it in the pickup community. And the girl will test you multiple times. So people who get shit tested a lot, maybe it's a sign, man, maybe you're not congruent. So I always suggest that when you're trying to go up to a girl, whatever emotion you're feeling inside, embrace it completely. If you're feeling nervous, just go up to a girl and be like, hey, I'm kind of nervous. This is the first person, or this is my first approach in a long while. And I really like your smile. You look sort of beautiful. And I just wanted to say that. What will happen with this is, first of all, you're not trying to suppress any emotion, so you're not uncomfortable. Secondly, you're trying to embrace the emotions that you're feeling. So you're expressing what you're feeling. You're expressing and it will make you more at ease. Now to get in state, that's what you need. You need to be at ease. You need to be at comfort when you're talking to the girl. And secondly, you got to amuse yourself. Now that is the next step of getting in state when you're talking to a girl, because you have to understand, if you don't amuse yourself, you can't do this for a very long time. Imagine if you hate game and you're doing it every day. You're going out there, you're learning this, you're like, okay, I'm dedicated. but I don't enjoy myself when I'm doing it. You will not be able to do it for a longer period of time because maybe you can do it for a year, but definitely you'll quit after that. So it's very important to get that self-amusement factor. Now, for each, it's different, all right? What's fun for you might not be fun for me. What's fun for me might not be fun for you. So you have to find out your own point, and I will make a short video on this later. But today, I just want to stick to how to get in state. So the next thing you do is you pump your emotions up. How do you pump your emotions up? By using that particular interaction to pump your emotions. So what I usually do is when I go to a girl, I use the lie plot line. I lie and I make obnoxious lies. The girl knows I'm lying. It's fun for me. It amuses me. It gets my state up. Or the second thing is I'll just make a joke with her. I'll crack some jokes, and that'll also get my state up. Now for you, it might be a little different because fun is actually subjective. So find out the fun factor that you have, and we'll make a short video on this. But that's how I get my state up. And each and every approach, guys, I'm doing it to amp up my own state. That is the only reason I've been able to do game for plus 10 years, because if there was no self-amusement, if it was like work, I would have definitely left it. And I see a lot of beginners, trying to go out in game and they're just shit nervous, they're stifled, and they're like, okay, I'll go and talk to this girl. But game is not like that. Game is supposed to be fun. When you're going out in the field, you're not supposed to be stifled, you're not supposed to be nervous. Maybe approaches make you nervous, that's all right. But you're not supposed to keep yourself stifled, you're not supposed to hide your emotions, because game will teach you how to fully express yourself, be confident in whatever you're feeling, and that is one thing that game will teach you. So go out there, talk to girls, fully express yourself, and don't hold yourself back.